he's not a person that you just want to read up about or be like, okay, cool, that was amazing what Jesus did, and he's this person that maybe we just like lightly pray about my day. He's really become a person that I'm seeking to know in a relationship like my wife and I, or my best friend and I, or my kids. I want to know who he is. So for me, my prayer life isn't like, okay, I've got my half an hour in the morning, I've done my half an hour, ticked, okay, life should be good. It's really like, I do try and start the day off in the morning with some time with him. I lie in bed every morning before my wife's woken up, before I've checked the phone, and I open up my morning to him and I commit the day to him. And I'm like, Lord, it's like he's like lying next to you and you get up in the morning with that person. That's kind of how I feel and see it. And I want to share the day with him. So when I go for my run in the morning or my exercise routine, I'll invite him in the spirit to be there with me. And I want to run and do that with him, you know. And my wife and I will have a quiet time together. We'll obviously pray at meal times, and I'll pray as the day unfolds. There'll be times, and like I said, when you commit whatever you're going to be doing that day to the Lord, that's when the fruit, you know, you bear those fruits. So it's a constant involvement of the Lord in my day, as if I'm with that person day in, day out, which that's what I want. You know, I want to know him more and more. So the only way to know somebody is to spend time with them and invite them in. You know, we can quickly go by a day and realize we didn't even speak to him because it was so busy. We say it's like a lame excuse that life was too busy and we forgot, but it's intentional. A, it's intentional, and B, it's practiced. You know, no one's going to go do a marathon without having exercised or practice, right? So in your prayer life and your life with the Lord, it's starting off small and doing that and just getting that rhythm going, you know? And it's not like, oh, if I just bash out those 10 minutes every day, I'm going to be good, because that's not the point. It's like, it should come naturally, and you should be doing it every day as your day goes, and you're going to get closer and closer to him, and it's going to open up more and more and bear more fruits, and then you'll really get to know who he is. And my pastor once a year does a thing called The Story, and it's a very short little packed thing about the story of the Bible, because it is the greatest story. And I think it's important for us to do that semi-regularly or every year, and then as I walk through my daily life, I'll be guided to a passage, you know, whether it's, you know, recently I've felt there's been such an incredible kind of dark force on marriages. Marriages are under heavy threats, and I've been increasingly encouraged to read, you know, the scripture about the armor of God. And every morning at the moment, I'm going to read the passage about the armor of God, and that we need to put that on because we need to be protected. These wars are not fought against flesh and blood, and they're fought against like the dark forces. So at the moment, the armor of God thing's in the mix. So you read the Bible from start to finish. That's how I do it, and then I get directed to specific passages. But yeah, I've got a Bible stand next to my computer, and I'll have the Bible always open during the day. I've got some of my favorite verses printed up on the wall, and I think having scripture up in your home is really important, because your kids get to see it. You know, the kids get surrounded by the word, and you walk with the word and in it, and the word's with you. So I love the physicality of having the word out and around as much as possible.